Okay, so I have another question here. Thank you for putting these questions in. If you have a question you'd like me to answer on video, please send it to go on Telegram to my Telegram support channel. You can find the link under any of my YouTube videos in the description. Join there and ask the question. So this chap is asking about having a collapsed chest, which means a chest which is just basically, I take it, it's just flat and doesn't really puff out. Like the classic, if you remember, I don't know if anyone remembers, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo had this very collapsed kind of oral chest. And it does relate a bit to the oral condition, to the oral character type, but not necessarily totally. So there are two classic kinds of chest conditions, that are written about in Reichian therapy. You'll hear Jack Willis write about them in his Reich Home Book. And one is the chest which remains puffed out all the time, which is sometimes called chronically inhaled. And the opposite is the one that is kind of flattened all the time and doesn't really inhale, which is called chronically exhaled. And you can kind of see, what these conditions relate to psychologically, because if your chest is chronically exhaled, flattened, it's like you're trying to present no threat. There's a fear of confrontation and you're trying to present no threat as a safety strategy. I'm not dangerous, Mr. Predator. Here I am with my collapsed chest. And the opposite one with a chronically inhaled chest, which is always kind of, Sergeant Major puffing the chest out. That's trying to take control of a situation, trying to dominate, a fear of being vulnerable. And both of these conditions, what marks them is the person cannot really move their chest. A natural chest can inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. There's movement in the chest. It will vary from person to person anyway, depending on your size, but there's movement in the chest. So techniques you can try. Shoulder techniques are great. If you look on my website, one of my early bioenergetic workouts from the old days is pulling the shoulders in, pulling the shoulders back, pulling the shoulders up, on a ding track, and doing 3 reps of that. Starts to open this whole area. Likewise, some of the classic old Reichian breath techniques, gasp, inhale, belly, gasp, exhale, belly. You can look those techniques up. Gasp, exhale, chest, gasp, inhale, chest. For either of these, holding your chest, ballooning it out as much as you can, and then having to breathe with your belly, holding your chest out, will start to move energy, will start to change it. Inhaling chest and belly together and then exhaling rapidly, starts to move your diaphragm, as does the opposite. Inhaling very quickly, both chest and belly, and then slowly exhaling with an R sound. The thing with these techniques is to learn them and to do them slowly, daily, in an intelligent manner. You won't. Many people, particularly people with leading pattern, they want to achieve results quickly and then just move on, and you will not get a result like this. So it's very unlikely. I never say never with that, but it's really unlikely. You make a plan for yourself. You experiment with these techniques on a daily basis, so your body really knows them. All the different techniques that you can find in the Jack Willis book or in my book Reichian Breathwork. You experiment with those, and then you start to create a workout for yourself, and you just keep on working those muscles. And slowly you'll find if you've got this puffed out chest that can't relax, can't be vulnerable, it will start to move. And if you've got this compressed in, collapsed chest that doesn't come out enough, you'll find that starts to move. You just work at it slowly over time. We're working with the body. It's not a computer. And you have to work with it gently over time. And what you will gain, the great advantage of getting the chest more open is that you can hold more emotion. This is the bottom line. So the defensive strategies that we've learned, when something is triggering us a bit, we don't need them so much. The nervous system can stand down a bit, and it will stand down when the chest is more open, because we can just hold a certain level of pain in particular, without, and vulnerability, without having to go into a defensive strategy, which is usually judging the person or situation that is triggering this in us. So you'll find you can be more open, which just makes life more satisfying. Okay, I hope this video is useful, and I will speak to you again soon. If you want to put questions in, like I said, check my Telegram channel. Okay.